Now, listen, you guys, it seems like Nicki Minaj is out there defending Trinidad K. And we're also going to be discussing about Jetavia and Hapas Bazaar, as well as Karisha being a judge on brbz. And at the same time, Azealia Banks is coming in hard on the Transformer. And we're also going to be talking about Tristan Tompson getting checked by Blac Cyna, as well as this entire Porsha and, Simon debacle. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, let us talk about Nicki Minaj and this little exchange that happened between her and a certain fan. So what happened is that at some point there is some artist who was out there basically saying that Nicki Minaj chooses who to work with and stuff like that. And Trinidad K decided to defend Nicki Minaj, and he basically quickly shut down that woman. Which I was like, listen, if someone has done you a favor of agreeing to work with you, and it's going to benefit your career, when people try and come for them because of what they've done for you, of course, it is very noble for you to come out here and defend her. And on top of that, he decided to also write a write up thanking Nicki Minaj. So this is what he said. He said, 4 years ago, I sent a text to Nicki Minaj because I was going through so much. All I ever wanted was to make my mother proud through my music. But at that time, the music industry was giving me a hard time. I always dreamed of doing a song with Nicki Minaj. 4 years later, I still cannot believe that I'm on a live talking to Nicki Minaj. This moment proves that God answers prayers and nothing happens before its time. This isn't just a proud moment for me, it's for all of us artists, all over the world. Keep knocking because one day the door will open. This means so much to me. All I ever wanted was to make my family proud, and today my mother is proud of me. Thank you, Nicki, for giving me this opportunity to showcase my talent to the world. May God continue to bless you and your family. I woke up this morning watching this video and I was in tears, okay? And when he spelled the name Nicki, he did put a double K, okay? And he also said, I woke up this morning watching this video and I was in tears. And so, yeah, he's basically celebrating. For those of you who do not know, he's almost at 1 million views on YouTube. The last time I checked, it was at 920 something. And somebody came in the comment section and said, Sir, who is Nicki with the double K? Okay. And Nicki was quick to check that and to shut that down and basically defend this guy. She said, Caribbean people are the only ones allowed to spell it like that, babe. That's how we spell Nicki. My parents began calling me Nicki at a young age. They pronounced it Nikki and spelled it with Nicki. It's okay. Shout out to all the people supporting Trinidad Killer. Oh my God, I just say the K, that word. I don't know if I'm allowed. Oh my God. At the end of the day, we all just want to make our parents and grandparents proud. So yeah, it seems like the collaboration might actually be coming. And for Nicki to come out here and defend him, I feel like that was very noble as well, because you know that the barbz don't play, okay? This one was already coming for for Trinidad. And honestly, I feel like sometimes it's the effect of it's the effects of the H train, because now barbz are on the guard. Like you say, Nicki, one word and they're ready. If you've got nothing positive to say, they will come for you. So yeah, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Jetavia. So Jetavia was out there eating a shoot with Hapas Bazaar. I will say that congratulations to her for being able to establish herself as the fashion girly that she's always wanted to. I feel like that's a massive rebrand that she was able to do, from being a city girl, basically shaking your behind, and to doing magazine covers, magazine shoots, fashion shoots. I feel like she's really doing well in that area, and I do hope that she continues to pursue that. And I will say that a face card is always, eating when it comes to that. And meanwhile, her counterpart Karisha is out there being a judge on brbz together with her bestie Saucy Santana. So I hope this just goes to serve as a lesson to people that sometimes shortcuts shortcuts are not necessary. At some point, Karisha felt like, she was on top of the world because she was laying down with a billionaire and stuff like that. And at some point, they all treated JT bad because she seemed to have nothing going on for herself. Okay. And now I see the constant need for defense that JT had was probably stemming from frustration because people would continuously compare the two, saying, look at Karisha, she has this going on. And I think Karisha was also on the remix with Lola Brooke and stuff like that. And during that time, Jetavia had nothing going on for herself. She even said that now she no longer, takes the time to defend herself. She said, I've been very quiet about defending myself lately because no matter what, I'm going to prosper and reach new heights. And I feel like that was a very, smart decision for her. That's a very emotionally wise decision for her because she at some point got to a point where no matter what she had to say, people had something negative to say about her. Like someone could literally insult her. The moment she responds, people will say that she's problematic. Okay. So her being able to pass through that phase and to, hold her on, I feel like it's a good thing. Okay. But that being said, I feel like credit should also be given to people that assisted in her gaining a confidence back because I remember she did say from her own mouth that Nicki helped her get that confidence back at a moment where she wasn't feeling good about herself. So whatever happened between the two, I hope she's still solid enough to give her respect for what she was able to do for her. Okay. Anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Azealia Banks, okay? Azealia Banks is coming in hard on the Transformer, as it pertains to fashion. Now, for those of you who do not know, I think at this point, Azealia is a blogger. We are basically colleagues. In the social media streets, okay? She has turned into a blogger and she seems like she has a lot to say from being, at the head of Rihanna's baby daddy, Asap Rocky. I don't know why, but it seems that Azealia does not like Asap at all. She was coming in hard, on him. And it seems like another person that she was not here for is the Transformer. And the relationship between Azealia and the Transformer is very interesting because in one breath, Azealia Banks will literally praise the Transformer like she's the best thing to ever happen, to female rap. And the Transformer will get so excited and start reposting her. And the next post that Azealia makes about the Transformer, she will be dragging the behind out of the Transformer. So this is what one person said. And this came after, of course, pictures for Paris Fashion Week were flying around, and people were basically commenting on how Bongo 2 was not able to dress and how, she wasn't a fashion girly. And so one person said, Cardi really the only rap girl that can dress for real. And Azealia Banks responded and said, nah, Doja and Brett are the best styling duo. Cardi's surgeries mess everything up. Doja wears the clothes and the clothes wear Cardi. It is no shade. And I sort of do agree with, with Azealia Banks on this because, yeah, I mean, you can tell that she probably sometimes gets the best stylists and stuff like that. And you could see the vision and everything that they're trying to do. But sometimes the silhouette, the hourglass is a little too exaggerated for high fashion. You get what I'm saying? I would say that, it's a little too exaggerated, the hourglass, to a point where clothes don't really look that nice on her. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. Do you agree with Azealia Banks on this, or are you still saying the Transformer is the best fashion girly and stuff like that? I actually am beginning to think that Jetavia might actually be the next fashion girly like that. Okay, if she continues moving the way that she's moving, I could see her being a fashion girly in my own opinion. The next thing that we are going, Matlamini. As for Matlamini, I don't know also. Like, I don't know. She has the body for it. Her curves are not too exaggerated, but sometimes she goes over the top. Sometimes it really does go over the top. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're gonna talk about Blac Cyna. Let us talk about this, you guys. So Tristan Tompson did a video, and in that video he said that Dream is he said he's only got two daughters, and the first one is Dream and the other one is True. And it seems like that did not sit well with Angela White, also known as Blac Cyna, who happens to be Dream Kardashian's mother. She was not having it, okay? Tokyo's child was not having it, and it seems like she is tired of the disrespect from the Kardashians and any related parties to the Kardashians. So this is what Angela said. She said, Dream has one mother, Angela White, and one father, Robert Kardashian. I usually don't speak up, but I'm done. Stop all this clout chasing involving my daughter. As parents, we have joint custody, and we also have a beautiful, healthy co-parenting relationship, okay? So China said, listen, Tristan, find somebody else to play with, okay? Find another Jordan to kiss, okay? By the way, where is Jordan, you guys? Oh my God, I haven't seen her in a while. What's up? What's up with her? How's she doing? Is she still together with Carl? Beautiful couple they are. But anyway, back to the story, you guys. Angela feels disrespected by this entire situation. And of course, the internet has mixed feelings about that, with some people feeling like Angela might have overreacted, and some people feeling like, well, she is justified, because people are saying it is disrespectful for someone to come and claim your child. Now, as somebody who's not a parent myself, you guys, I don't know. So if we have parents here, please let me know in the comment section. Is it offensive for an uncle or an aunt to come and claim your child as your child? Because again, I may not exactly relate, because I'm African, and where I come from, my sister's children are my children. Okay, I literally call them my kids. Like, if you see me with them, it's like that. But I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think that Tristan is saying, that because probably Chloe says, that a Dream is her daughter, and now Tristan doesn't know the boundaries to say that if Chloe can get away with that, I cannot get away with that. Because people were also bringing up that, well, he's an absent father in, some of his children's lives. So, like, how can you be coming out here claiming a child that's not yours whilst you're ignoring your own child? Now, personally, I'm no fan of Tristan, but I do feel like he probably didn't think that it was going to cause this much commotion. You can tell that he seems to be a little bit slow. So I feel like in his mind, he probably thought, I'm going to get an applause, for being an extra daddy for Dream or something like that. We're not realizing how offensive it may come to the actual parents of the child. And I do understand where Blac Cyna is coming from, because this is the same woman at some point who was being labeled as an unfit parent and stuff like that. And so I could see why this is triggering for her, because now you're coming and saying that my child is your child when I can take care of my child. So let me know in the comment section what you think about that entire situation. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to talk about Porsha and Simon. Now, I remember when their relationship started, you guys, I came on this very channel and I was talking about it. And I said that, listen, I don't think that this is going to end well. And some people are like, oh, we are, pro Porsha. We are happy for her. She's going to be happy. Oh, my goodness. Fallon is a loser. Simon is the prize. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that, because a man who's capable of ditching his wife, and just, latch on to you like that. And, a lot of their videos gave very much performative, in my own opinion. And I know a Nigerian flexer. I will say flexer. I won't use the other word. I will say a Nigerian flexer when I see one. And the Nigerian culture is so rich, you guys, to the point where once you taste it, I'm telling you, once you taste and once you date a Nigerian man, they are capable of making you feel like you're the only girl in the world. Like, they will shower you. I'm telling you. Like, I've seen people lose their minds over dating Nigerian men. Like, I'm telling you, those guys, oh my goodness, the sauce is just on another level, okay? They just have that thing. So I could see why Porsha in that moment probably felt like she had hit the jackpot, okay? Because if it comes to provision, they will tell you that I'm going to provide for you. You don't even need to work in your entire life, baby girl. Like, I'm going to buy a car for you. Like, they will, oh my goodness, they will literally do all that. And they can be the sweetest, okay? I'm not saying all of them are bad, but you know, some use their charm for wrong reasons and some use their charms for good reason. Do you get what I'm saying? Like some, like they're just like, now I'm gonna abuse the fact that I'm lovable and likable. So now Simon is suing Porsha and is adding things to the lawsuit because of a snippet that Porsha's mother has in Real Housewives of Atlanta, where she was basically saying the frauding, the scamming, basically labeling this man as a fraudster. So Simon is like, listen, I will definitely not be standing for this nonsense. I'm coming for your head. And yeah, he is suing them. He's also planning to sue the network, I guess, because in some of his posts, he was mentioning that, listen, for a network, that is worth all this much, to be reckless and to be labeling me this, that's pretty reckless. Oh my goodness. So it does seem like he might also be coming for the network. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. And the last thing that we're going to be talking about, it seems like the body cam for Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, another match made in heaven. They absolutely deserve each other. So yeah, the body cam is actually out and it shows everything that went down. And you can tell that from that, Jeannie is not okay. She's absolutely not okay. Yeah, she's still hurting. You still can see the bitterness. I mean, the exchange between her and the housekeeper, it's just so sad, okay? But then again, that's how dark meat sometimes is like. It's not always tasty, sometimes it's tangy, sometimes it's spicy, sometimes it's sweet. So after this video, I will insert a snippet of the body cam. And the last person that I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to talk about Cousin Sloth. Now, earlier on, I did do a video and I was telling you about how Cousin Sloth said that she's going to be going on a 10-day cleanse. And it seems like she has decided to extend some of the habits that she had highlighted. For example, celibacy. She said that she's going to be celibate for the whole of 2025 for a whole year. And I was like, proud of you, Cousin Sloth. But another question is, were you not even celibate in 2024? Because each time that I would click on Cousin Sloth's profile, she would be looking for the ninjas. It would always be, where the ninjas at? I'm looking good. Look at my behind. It's growing. I'm looking good. Where are the ninjas? So I'm like, did you even find the ninjas in 2025? For you to not be celibate? Because every time I turned around your direction, you were looking for the ninjas. But anyway, Awin said also what Cousin Sloth had to say, and also, her talking about the weight that she wants to gain and stuff like that. And that being said, thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time that I post. And until my next one, see you.
Celibate for the rest of the year. Celibate. And this sticky note not coming down. Celibate. All 2025. Y'all see that? It look like 5002 to y'all, but this is all 2025. Celibate. Gain 15 pounds before tour. Y'all, I write ugly as hell, so don't mind me. I can't force my weight to go nowhere, but bam, I want 5 pounds here, 5 pounds here.
Okay, start over. Where you want it at?
So it's 20 pounds, right? To get to 155. So
okay.
5 pounds, 5 pounds. 5 in each arm, that's 10 pounds. And then 5 in my leg, 5 in my other leg, 5 in that leg. 3 pounds in this arm and 3 pounds in this arm. So that leave me with an extra 4 pounds. So yeah, and 5 more pounds in this leg, 5 more pounds in that leg, and 7 pounds in that leg. 7 pounds in it. Nah, that ain't adding up. 7, so that's 9 pounds in. So take away 2. Okay, so 7 in my and 6 in each leg. No way I can really get hips. unless I get some ass.
Not on the premises.
Do you have a list of property that you're going to pick up today?
I have what has been boxed up, and I'm not being permitted into the house to access the further things that are inside the house that belong to me.
There's nothing. It's all in the garage.
Do you know my personal items that I moved over? I'm just asking you so you make sure you come from a factual place when you're talking on record.
It's like personal things as far as like your clothing and things like that.
No, my personal items like my furniture that I
Oh, it's in there.
My furniture's here.
From the office.
Not that furniture. That's the furniture I moved here with. 3 years ago before you even came into the picture. Okay. Yes? Yeah.
I sent over a Dropbox link.
Yep, I went through every one of them. My items are still not in there.
Okay, so if there's anything that's a dispute, we'll just have to handle that at a later time.
Yeah, that's okay.
Get everything
yep.
benchmarked and prepackaged out of the box.
Yeah, so I'm here to do that, but my security's not being let in. So we haven't been able to move forward. So we've wasted another hour of all of these people's time since I've been here at 9 o'clock, which you guys knew since Friday. So now we're at almost 1 o'clock. My security's not here. I'm not able to walk through the boxes. So I just want you to know that this is all still being held up by you guys. No, she told you on Friday. We can call her if you want to, but we should not have any conversation about this without proper counsel. So you should actually include her on the call right now.
Actually, I'm speaking directly with Jenna. You came in and started interjecting yourself into the conversation.
No, you're talking to the authorities that I called.
You just want to check on the furniture that you came with. Is that correct?
I want to do my walkthrough. That's the court order. Let me do my walkthrough, and what I'm personally checking for is my belongings. I moved my whole life from Los Angeles to here. I also had a baby here. I lived in this house. I decorated this whole house. So yes, I absolutely want to make sure that my things are taken with me as
In addition to what's packed up.
I want to make sure. I can't say for addition. You might be right. He might have packed everything for me, but I deserve a walkthrough because of court order. So that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm going to, I might walk out empty handed. I just want to make sure that my house that I know is coming with me.
Okay.
And so it's leaving with just his house being his.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That I can tell which items are in each box, which is fine. I just want you to know if it takes me a while, understand why. Because I can't point out.
I have all day. I mean, I know you probably don't have all day, but whatever it takes, just so
I'm glad
we're
you have all day.
That
We're
we're
good.
all good.
We're totally good.
I mean,
Okay, are you on the phone? I just want you to know, as I'm looking through, some of the boxes are damaged with the clothing completely exposed. Just make sure that I'm respect to a woman. Just think about that. When he came to pick up his stuff out of the house, I left his stuff
I'm trying to
back in
at least get to the side and let that be known, because last thing I want to do is add to someone's divorce paperwork.
But let me finish. It doesn't matter that he's handled mine. But if you didn't pack it yourself, then you also don't know what I'm asking. So for you to tell me,
I was here supervising when it happened.
Okay, then can you go to the Dropbox and answer my question?
So K07N.
Yes.
Sorry, this was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So K07N 1 through